Right, viewers, as we said, there's some disturbing piece of news coming in, and the latest update that we have is that there's an explosion that's ripped through a bar in Switzerland. It's a luxury ski resort in Switzerland, and several people appear to have, in fact, that's the report that we have so far, is several people are feared dead in this ski resort town of Switzerland. Let's get in Vishal Vivek for more on this. Vishal, extremely tragic update and news coming in on New Year's Eve. Walk us through the details that you have right now. We're putting out those pictures and images that are coming in right now. Tell us, what is it that you're picking up right now?
Well, Gauri, the details are scant at the moment. We've gathered that many reports suggest that several people have been killed in this blast. Some chatter on the social media is claiming to entertain the fact that this could be a terror attack, but so far no official has commented on that. This seems to be indeed a tragedy because, as I mentioned, several people have been killed and many more have been injured. What exactly happened, all of that details are yet to be furnished by the authorities at the Swiss resort town. This was a luxury resort town, probably filled with rich folks that come from across the globe to this resort town. The visuals tell the story. You can hear that many people are running helter-skelter, trying to save themselves. What exactly happened, as I mentioned, that remains to be investigated by the authorities, but it does seem to be a tragedy, and this happened exactly at the time when Switzerland was ringing in the new year. It was 1:30 a.m. local time, just about 90 minutes into the new year when it happened.
How tragic that this happened on New Year's Eve, that this is how parts of Switzerland actually brought in the new year with that very tragic incident that we are putting out right now. Now, let's be very clear, viewers tuning in. We do not know what caused this explosion. Was it something internal because of the fact that it was a luxury ski resort? Some fire precautions that were not taken in time? Were there external factors, a possible terror attack? We do not know any of those details right now. But Vishal, what we do know is that authorities are trying to calm people, ensure that things are brought under control as early as possible.
That's exactly right. And so far, the authorities have spoken to only one media, which is AFP, the French state media, and they have gathered some details. And that is what we have been showing, that several people have been killed. And authorities in this, small town, this is a small town in the southwestern region of Switzerland that particularly attracts lakhs of tourists each year. Switzerland in particular attracts millions of tourists each year. It is a tourism hotspot in Europe, not just in Europe, across the globe. So you can imagine there would be thousands of people in that resort town. How many exactly have been killed or injured? Those data, they are yet to be furnished. So far, we just know that several people could have been killed in this tragedy right on the new year, right when the new year started.
I was coming to just that Switzerland attracts tourists from around the world. It's one of the biggest tourism hubs in the world, and this is a luxury ski resort where the affluent and high and mighty would have actually gone. So in all probability, basic precautions with regard to fire safety, all of those would be under control, would be followed. So which brings us to the moot point, exactly what happened.
Yes, Gauri. So all of those details will be investigated by the authorities. As I mentioned, they are still mum on the details. They have just said to just one organization, which is AFP, that several people have been killed. Many more have been injured. We have the video. These videos have been doing the rounds on social media. You can see people running helter-skelter, trying to save themselves. There's an explosion that you can hear in the background. It seems to be close to the road where this happened. And you can see people screaming, trying to save themselves. What exactly happened, we still do not know. The authorities are still trying to investigate. This was really early morning. People were celebrating across the globe. We just heard from New York authorities that they have sworn in Zohran Mamdani, and they also celebrated. The whole world is celebrating, but this has, sort of created a sort of a black hole in Europe because Switzerland is the hub of Europe in many ways, and the fact that a big explosion happened, what exactly happened, all of that will have to be investigated. The terror angle is also being investigated, reports are suggesting, because there has been chatter on social media that there could be some malicious activity involved.